everyone, welcome back to Nurse Katherine here. Tell me, do any of these sound familiar to you? I didn't learn that in nursing school. I'm gonna kill the patient. My instructor didn't teach me that. I didn't sign up for this. Wait, time out, time out. This is not what I thought nursing was going to be like. Or does it sound more like this for you? I love my job! This is everything I could have ever wanted it to be and more. I'm ready for a new day. Woo, here we go. I'm feeling good in my scrubs. I can't wait to start the day. Bring on the 12-hour shift. Woo, that was an awesome day, guys. I can't wait to do this again tomorrow and the next day. 3 in a row. Woo! Either way, whether you were not prepared for your job or it's everything you wanted it to be and more, being a new grad is hard. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about being a new grad and what the differences are from nursing school to what the differences are of being a new nurse. I graduated in 2016, July of 2016, and started my job in October of 2016. I was one of those nurses who was like, yeah, here we go, let's start the day, I am ready for it. And then I quickly realized that I felt like I am going to kill every patient I have. I was not prepared. I was, but I wasn't confident, and that's the difference. So as a new grad, whether you feel great about it or whether you feel like you're gonna kill every single patient you come into contact with, it is hard, but you have to be confident. So my experience as a new grad was 3 months of orientation with another nurse, and I kind of learned from a couple different nurses, not too many, but a couple of them, which was very nice because I could learn their styles of nursing and what I liked from each of those, and I could pick and choose what I wanted in my nursing style. Everybody will develop their flow. Now, when you're a new grad, nah, you don't have that flow yet. You don't even know what a nursing flow is. You don't know how you like to go into the room yet, how to introduce yourself, whether you do vitals first, meds first, assessments first, charting. Do you chart in the room or do you chart out of the room? So everybody's totally different. So when you are on orientation as a new grad, that's when you develop your flow. So I started to develop my flow within the first couple weeks, but I still was like, I can't do this for 5 patients and try to get meds, assessments, charting, bathrooms, baths, all of that done by 10 o'clock. I had from 7:30 to 10 to finish everything, and meds from 8 to 10 in that 2-hour window. So it was like, you have got to be kidding me. I didn't understand this when I was in nursing school. I didn't see this side of nursing when I was in nursing school. So that is something that might be an eye-opener for a lot of you when you start your new job. So a couple weeks passed. I started to get my flow down. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place. I started to get my flow down. I'm getting assignments. I'm getting more and more patients added on. And I come to realize that a lot of people, here we go, biggest tip, take shortcuts. Don't be one of those nurses who takes shortcuts. Oh my goodness. That is one of the worst things you can learn from an orienter, you being the orientee, okay? Or your preceptor. So, stop taking shortcuts. I saw so many shortcuts when I was a new grad, and I was like, oh my word, this is not okay. I didn't know whether to, like, what's the word? I didn't know whether to bring that to my manager or what I should do. I'm the new person here and I go by the book, and I'm watching people take shortcuts. I saw people break sterility during catheterizations. I was like, this isn't okay. This is not okay. So when you do see that as a new grad, as a new nurse, remember, it is not okay to do stuff like that. Just because you're busy doesn't mean it's okay to take shortcuts, and I need you to keep that in mind, because a lot of nurses develop shortcuts over time, and they'll be like, oh, this is how I did it. I've been a nurse for 20 years, and this is how nurses with 20 years of experience do this. Da 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 da. Yeah, I don't care if you've been a nurse for 50 years. I'm not going to do something the wrong way and increase harm for my patient. So that's my rant on that. So, you're going through orientation, all right? You're getting your assignments. This is what you're expected to do as a new orientee, as a new grad. This is the real life, guys. You have real people you're taking care of, okay? Not dummies in simulation labs. You have real codes happening now, not fake codes, and hopefully you've seen some of this in nursing school. But if you have not, just know you can always ask for help. So when I was a new grad and when I was orienting, I had a review. And I think this was maybe even, oh no, I was off orientation at this time actually. And I had my first evaluation with my manager. And one of the nurses told me I asked too many questions because we do peer evaluations. So I ask tons of questions, and she wrote that on my evaluation. But it's also because I wasn't confident in myself, and I wasn't confident in the skills that I was performing either, because I never performed them before. So if that is you, if you've never performed a skill before, have somebody else go with you and ask questions. There were so many times that I did catheterizations that I was like, either my nurse partner or my nurse's aide or the PCA that I was working with for the day, I was like, I need you. I like grab their hand and I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I'm like, I do know how to do this, but I just kind of want you there to comfort me while I do this. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Being a new grad is hard. Being a new grad is scary, and we all have been there. So don't feel like you have to be up here when really you're here. Maybe you're down here, and that's okay. But everybody will learn, you will learn, and you will develop your flow. It may take some people this amount of time. It may take some people this amount of time to learn that. But that's okay too, because we all have different learning styles. Also, as a new grad, you will have your preceptor, and that is something that you need to have a good one, okay? So having a preceptor, you have to make sure you're clicking with your preceptor or preceptors, and if there is somebody that you're just seeing that they're beating around the bush with a lot of things, or they're cutting corners and doing a lot of things that you know are not right, just go to your manager and ask for a new one. And that's it, guys. That is it for this video. You guys got this. You'll be great nurses. Just have that confidence. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button, like it, share it, comment, and subscribe. Yes, don't forget to subscribe. Alright guys, I will see you in next Tuesday's video. Please comment below what you would like me to touch base on, any kind of topics. I am happy to cover everything. Other than that, have a blessed week, and I will see you next week.